So catalog items. Catalog items are used to request the product or service in the organization. Okay. Catalog items are used to request the product or service in the organization. So guys, we have discussed the catalog is different. Catalog. In the Amazon we have seen men fashion is a catalog. Under that catalog we have categories, clothing, accessories, watches. These are actually categories. Under categories you will see catalog items. Okay. So to navigate to the catalog items, you have to navigate to maintain items. So this is the catalog item that we created. So this is the catalog item that we created. In this catalog item, we have provided the short description, and we'll come to this process engine later. When we discuss, when we created the workflow for this particular catalog item, we will add that workflow here. When we create a flow designer for this particular catalog item, we will add that flow designer here. Pictures, we have added these pictures. Okay. Pricing, we have actually added the pricing here. Okay. And we have seen portal settings. If you want to hide the add to cart, hide quantity, hide delivery time, and we have, if you want to hide save as draft, if you want to hide the attachment, if you want to hide the attachment icon, then you can use this portal settings. Okay. Fine. So guys, here we have seen variables. Variables are nothing but fields. In the catalog item, we will call them as fields. Sorry, in the catalog item, we will call them as variables, but in the table, we call them as fields. We have discussed variable properties as well in our yesterday session. We have discussed variable properties as well in our yesterday session. Okay. Like you have field properties, we have variable properties. Like mandatory, read only, okay, hidden, okay, mandatory, read only, hidden. So guys, here read only means if you want to make the fields variable read only, you can check the read only checkbox. Hidden means field will be there on the form, it will not be visible to everyone. Hidden means field will be there on the form, but it will not be visible to anyone. So if you want to restrict the variable permission, okay, if you want to make it only read only, let us say if the current logged in user has admin role, then this variable will be visible. If he doesn't have this particular role, it won't be visible. Okay. If the current logged in user has admin role, it will be readable for him. If the current logged in user doesn't have this role, it will be in the read only mode. So here write roles. See write roles, so user who can edit the variables. Okay, if user doesn't have the role mentioned, the variable will be read only in the variable editor. Okay, clear, right? Okay, fine. So we have auto populate option. In place of glide ajax, we can use this auto population. Auto populate option is what we have discussed. I'll show you in a moment. Default value. Default value you all know. Whenever the form is loaded, if you want to populate some values, that comes under default value. type specifications. So here in the type specifications, whenever you select the reference here, reference table you have to select here. And the reference qualifier condition, you have simple reference qualifier, dynamic reference qualifier, advanced reference qualifier, right? So we have reference qualifiers in the table fields, and we have reference qualifiers in the variable catalog item variables. And similarly, like you have dictionary properties, you have variable properties here. And we have discussed about annotation. Annotation means if you want to show some help text on the variable, you can use that help text. You can check this show help checkbox and you can write what is the message that you want to show. Okay. Then you have question here. Question means label. Name means field name. Variable label, variable name. Tooltip means, guys, whenever you click on this one, it will show some message. That is what called tooltip. So the top down ordering of questions, right? That is called tooltip. Top down ordering of questions. This is called a tooltip. The message that you are seeing the black color, right? That is called tooltip. So if you want to show the tooltip on the variable, you can show the tooltip as well. Okay. So this is the variable that we created, requested for. Okay. So in the catalog item, client will give you in the catalog item, client will give you uh, the variables, list of variables that you have to create. List of variable names with the properties they will give you. Variable with a variable property. Is that a mandatory variable? Is that a read-only variable? What is the condition that you have to use? What is the reference qualifier? So every details client will give you in an Excel sheet format. Okay. So I have created a variable called requested for variable here. I am going to create another variables like email location department. Email location department. So guys, for the time being, you can create the variables from here. You can create the variables from the catalog builder. So I am creating a variable with a 200 single line text. Single line text means string type of field. 200 read only email. So as soon as I provide the label, name gets automatically populated. Okay. So one is requested for email. I am going to create two more variables. Location department. Location is a reference type of variable. Location is a reference type of variable. Order 300. Okay. Order 300. So this one I am actually giving it as location. So it is referencing CMN underscore location table. Okay. which is also read only. I'm giving the order here as 400. Okay, I have created a total four variables. One is actually requested for email location department. So you can just duplicate this one. Okay, click on try it here. You can see, I think we have to make this one as well read only. So requested for email location department. This one also I want to make it read only. Okay. Now you will be able to see requested for email location department. Right? Fine. Well, here guys, whenever I select the requested for email location department should be automatically populated. Whenever I select the requested for email, requested for location, requested for department should be automatically populated. Okay. One point to remember here is that like you have client scripts on the table, you have catalog client scripts on the catalog items. If you go to the catalog items here, you can see catalog client scripts here. On the table we have client scripts, right? On the table we have client scripts. Okay. Clear, right? On the table we have client scripts. On the catalog items you have catalog client scripts. So we have four types of client scripts on the table, but we have three types of client scripts on the catalog client scripts. You can click on new here. You can see only three types of catalog client scripts: on load, on change, and on submit. There is no on selected client script in the catalog client scripts. Okay. You can use on load client script, on submit client script, and on change client script in the catalog client script. There is no on selected client script. So same glide user, right? Glide user we have used. Glide user, glide form, glide user, glide form, glide ajax, glide list. All client side APIs you can use here. All client side APIs you can use here, guys. Okay. All the client side APIs like glide user, glide form, glide ajax, glide list, glide model form, all client side APIs you can use it here. Okay. Well, here onload client script will run every time when the form is loaded. Every time when the form is loaded, onload client script will run. Every time when the catalog form is loaded, onload catalog client script will run. Every time when you change the value on a variable, every time when you change the value on a variable, the on change catalog client script will run. You can see on change client script. I am selecting requested for. So every time when you change the value on the requested for variable, the on change client script will run. So every time when you try to submit this form, the on submit catalog client script will run. Okay, clear, right? So UI type must be all here you have to select. It should also work on the service portal as well. Okay. So in this case, what we have to do in the catalog items, we have actually three types of catalog line scripts: onload catalog line script, on change catalog line script, on selected catalog line script. So whenever the catalog form is loaded, onload catalog line script will run. Okay. Whenever you change the value on a particular field, on change catalog line script will run. Whenever you try to submit the form, on submit catalog line script will run. There is no on selected catalog client script, guys. So here in the on change catalog line script, here in the on change catalog line script, you have only four parameters: control, old value, new value, is loading. There is no is template here. Okay. Now, guys, whenever I change the value on the requested for, okay, the email location department should be populated here. Then what I have to do, whenever you change the value here, on change client script will run. So I am writing on change client script here. Okay, clear, right? I am writing on change client script here. So populate requester details. So I just created a on change client script, guys. You'll go to the catalog item. Okay, this is the on change client script that I created. We'll do one thing, guys. So I don't write the script. I'll copy paste the script here. Okay, so here what I'm doing is email location department. Email location department. Clear, right? Hope you guys are clear. So in place of this one, you are passing new value. Okay. G underscore form dot get value. Variable name is actually requested for. Variable name is requested for. Okay, I'm going to refresh the form now. So what we have written a unchanged client script on this particular field, requested for field. So requested for email location department is automatically populated here. So we wrote a unchanged client script. In the unchanged client script, so we have used glide ajax Through the glide Ajax, we are calling the method and we are passing the requested for system ID, and we are actually getting the values from the script include. We are actually populating those values in the email location department field. Okay. See, glide Ajax concept you all remember, right? Hmm? Okay. So what I have done, I have created a catalog line script on change catalog line script on the requested for field, requested for variable. So what we are doing, if the selected value is empty, clear all the field values and stop the script execution here. If the selected value is not empty, call the script include, call the method inside the script include, pass the requested for value using this custom parameter. So I'm using GlideAjax synchronous call, guys. GetXML wait is a synchronous call. GetXML answer is an asynchronous call. Okay, GA dot get answer. Okay, I'm converting string into object here. I am populating the email location department field values. Guys, what I am trying to tell you is you don't have to struggle this. You don't have to struggle by writing on-change client script, by writing, by creating a script include, by writing glide ajax. You don't have to struggle all these things. Okay. So here in the catalog item, okay, I am opening these three variables here: email, location, and department. Okay. Go to the auto populate here. The dependent question is requested for. Requested for. Requested for email. Okay, requested for email. Requested for location. Okay. Dependent in the auto populate, I am selecting dependent field as requested for dot walk path location. Department. Requested for. Requested for. Department. Save this one. If you just refresh this one, you can see here, even though the on-change client script is deactivated, the on-change client script is deactivated, guys. It is false, active false. We are using auto populate option and we are actually populating these values automatically. Let me just change the requested for value to able tutor here. Okay, able tutor email, able tutor location department is automatically populated or not. So it is actually, you don't have to use on change client script. You don't have to use glide ajax here. In a simple way, you can achieve this. Okay, clear, right? Okay, so if you go to the catalog item here. So how many of you remember UI policies concept on the table? How many of you remember UI policies concept on the table? So like you have UI policies concept on the table, you have catalog UI policies on the catalog items. Catalog UI policies. Okay. Catalog UI policies are used to make the fields mandatory, read only, show or hide the fields. You can use catalog UI policies. Guys, here there is no catalog data policies concept. There is no catalog data policies concept, guys. Okay. In the catalog items, there is no views concept, there is no view rule concept here. In the catalog items, there are no views, view rules concept here. Okay. If I just open the catalog UI policies form, you don't see, you don't see global checkbox. Do you see any global checkbox here? Hmm? So on load, if the UI policy should work on the form load, you will check the on load checkbox. Reverse if false, you all know. Okay. So you can actually write the script here in the catalog UI policy. But there is no option to hide the related lists, guys. In the catalog forms, there are no related lists. Okay. Clear, right? Same as normal UI policies only. Catalog UI policies, same as normal UI policies. Okay. Okay. We understand variables. Variables are nothing but fields. We call it as fields in the tables. We call it as variables in the catalog items. We have actually different type of variables. We have actually reference type of variable. We have single line text type of variables. We have a list type of variables. We have actually date time type of variable, date time type of variable. We have different type of variables. Okay. Guys, I want to show these variables in two columns. Now we are actually seeing all the variables in the single column. Single column, we are able to see the variables. Now I want to show these variables in two columns. Okay. So container start I am using. Container start order 50. Container split 250 I am giving here. Container end. Okay. Now you will be able to see the variables in two columns. This is actually one column. This is actually another column. So how am I able to split these variables, guys? Using container start, container split, container end. You can see container start, container split, container end. Using these container start, split and end, we are able to split the variables into two columns. More than two columns, it is not possible, guys. Okay. Remember this point. Okay. So here I am going to delete all these variables. I have deleted all these variables. There are no variables on this particular catalog item, guys. There are no variables on this particular catalog item. Okay. Remember this point, guys. We have catalog item, catalog item, catalog item variables, catalog item variable sets. What are these variable sets actually? Guys, these variable sets, variable sets, okay, are set of variables that can be reused. Set of variables that can be reused. We have single line variable set. We have multi-line variable set. Single line variable set, multi-line variable set. Okay. Guys, remember, let us say you client has given you a requirement to create a 10 catalog items. In the 10 catalog items, requested for email, location, department fields are common. In the 10 catalog items, okay, in the 10 catalog items, requested for email, location, department fields are common. So in that case, what you will do? In the each catalog item, you have to create these four variables. Okay. In the first catalog item, you will create requested for email, location, department. In the second catalog item, you will create requested for email, location, department. Likewise, in the 10 catalog items, you have to create, in the 10 catalog items, you have to create these four variables. Okay. That means total 10 into 4, 40 variables you have to create. So instead of creating 40 variables, you will create one variable set with the four variables. You will create one variable set with four variables. You will add this variable set in the catalog items, 10 catalog items. You are clear, right? Hope you guys are clear. Set of variables that can be reused. What I do, I am going to create one variable set. So variable set, you can create it from by clicking on new here. Variable set, you can create it by clicking on new here. You go to the application navigator, just type variable sets. Okay. Mm, okay, we can create. See, you can see in the variable sets, we have two type of variable sets, I told you. Single row variable set. Okay. Single row variable set. Multi row variable set. Okay. I am clicking on single row variable set here. Single row variable set here.  'Okay? Fine. Uh, Laptop requester details. So I'm just giving this name, guys. So this is a variable set name. This is variable set label. This is variable set name. Okay, this is a single row variable set. I am creating a variable set here. Okay. Here, if you see here, guys, you can create variables here. I am going to create the same variables here in the variable set requested for email location department. We'll do one thing. We'll start with the container start and all these things. Container start. I am creating, this is one variable I have created in the variable set level. This is actually at the variable set level. - 200. Requested for here. Mandatory. Okay. 300. Email. Read only. - 400. Hmm. So location department, right? Okay. Now I'm actually creating the last one, container end. Okay. So I have created a variable set. In that variable set, I have created variables, guys. Okay. You guys are clear, right? Hmm? Fine. Well, here we have catalog UI policies on the variable set level. We have catalog line scripts on the variable set level. If you take a look at the catalog item, these are actually at the variable set level. Sorry, these are actually at the catalog item level. These catalog line scripts are actually at the catalog item level. Getting my point? So what I am going to do is, so there is no catalog line script, guys. Okay. Guys, you have catalog UI policies at the catalog item level. We have catalog line scripts at the catalog item level. Again, you can see catalog line scripts at the variable set level. Catalog line scripts and catalog UI policies at the variable set level. I am actually creating a catalog line script at the variable set level, guys. So on change line script on the requested for variable. Okay. I created a catalog line script at the variable set level, guys. Okay. Clear, right? So instead of this catalog line script, we can use auto populate option in the email location department fields. Instead of this catalog line script using glide ajax and populating these values, you can use auto populate feature. Okay. So we created a variable set with these variables. We have created a catalog client script at the variable set level. Okay. Clear, right? We are going to add this variable set in the catalog item now. Go to variable sets, click on edit here. Laptop requested details. Okay. Now you go to the catalog item. Okay. This one we forgot to make it read only. In the variable set level. Okay. Now you can see these variables are actually coming from variable set, guys. I am selecting able tutor here. can see able to email location department is automatically populated. These variables are not actually coming from the catalog item. These variables are actually coming from the variable set. First we created this variable set. In the variable set we have created four variables. Okay, we have created a catalog client script on the variable set level. So then what we are doing, we are adding that variable set to this catalog item. You can see laptop requested details. Okay, you can add this variable set in multiple catalog items, guys. You can add this variable set in multiple catalog items. Okay. So whenever I change the requester here, okay, uh, it is populating the requester's details. So it is actually running on change client script, right? So on change client script on catalog item or on change client script on variable set? Which one is running? On change client script on the variable set. So this one is running. Got it right. This one is running. Now what I am doing is I am going to add this variable set in different catalog items. So go to software installation request. Scroll down. I am adding this laptop requested details variable set in this particular another catalog item. Okay. Let me click on try it here. So you are able to see this variable set. This variable set is actually that we created. Whenever I select able tutor email location department will be populated here. Okay, this variable set we created and we added in this software installation request. We created that variable set, we added that into the laptop request for employees. I am going to open another catalog item, request company mobile. I am going to add that variable set here as well. So likewise, whenever you create a variable set is a set of variables that can be reused. I am going to add that variable set here. I am going to add that variable set here. Okay, you can see the variable set here. So if you go to the variable set, you can go to the included in. You can see the Variable set is added in three catalog items: laptop request for employees, software installation request, request company mobile. In these three catalog items, we have added this variable set. The catalog client script that you have created here, the variable set catalog client script that you created here, right? This will work on all these three catalog items. Okay. Clear, right? You guys are clear or not? Okay. Variable set is a set of variables that can be reused. One is single row variable set. Now we have seen single row variable set. Okay. And tomorrow we'll be discussing about multi-row variable set. Tomorrow we'll be discussing about multi-row variable set. Okay.